This is Matrix Lord 212, and this is my review of TheTime Meddler, part 1, called The Watcher. So the Doctor and Vicky are in the TARDIS, and Vicky's very sad that Ian and Barbara had left. The Doctor is upset as well, but they hear a noise coming from the back of the TARDIS, and it turns out to be Stephen Taylor from the last episode of The Chase, where he got out and survived the explosion. He got out and survived the explosion and got into the TARDIS. So the Doctor, they give him something to drink. He tells Vicky to get him cleaned up. Give him a new thing of clothes. He gets a shave. They get dressed and they come out to this place that the Doctor finds out that it's 1066. This guy doesn't believe the companion Stephen Taylor doesn't believe that it's a time machine, the TARDIS. So, the Doctor just wants him to find out for himself without having to overly prove it to him. So the Doctor decides to go scout out ahead, and he tells them to stay behind. But Stephen and Vicky decide not to, and they decide to explore it themselves. And the Doctor comes across a village where he gets caught by the woman there, and she sees that he's not a threat, so she gives him something to drink called mead. And through her, he finds out the year that he's in, like what's going on, and he hears he sees the light and the monks singing, but then all of a sudden a record gets taken off the track. He realized that something wrong is occurring, and that the monk singing is probably just like a record or something, but how could that be in 1066? So he decides to investigate. Meanwhile, Stephen and Vicky, I guess, they stumble upon this guy. Stephen attacks this guy because he thought Victoria dropped something, and it turns out that the guy found a watch which probably belonged to the monk that was spying on them earlier. The monk, when they first landed, the monk was underneath the rocks listening to the Doctor talk about the TARDIS and the chameleon circuit and different things, and it landing, and a problem with them not knowing where they are also. So he gets this watch which belonged to the monk, and he feels still that they're not in the past. But the Doctor now, meanwhile, goes to investigate the monastery and finds, of course, a record playing the singing, the chanting. He shuts it off, he laughs because he was right, and then he gets locked into the room, and the monk is laughing at him. So this is part 1, called The Watcher of TheTime Meddler. Take care, bye for now.